as we start, we'll start into our basic ready position. When we're in the outfield, being that I played outfield first, I'll start with the outfield and work my way in. We always want to prepare our children or our players to be able to break properly and be in good position to react to the baseball. Okay, as a pitcher is throwing a ball, you want to make yourself in a comfortable position to break either left, right, back, side, or diagonal, any way we would want our bodies to go automatically once the ball is hit. As far as being ready, you just want to be in a nice, easy stance, which is wider than your shoulders, okay? I personally would always want to take a step in and then come set. So I'm always in a moving and ready position to react to the ball. As far as playing a different position, such as center field compared to right field or left field, the ready position is the same, no matter what position you play on the field. But when we start going into breaks, as you'll see, there are different ways that we'll be able to contort our body a little bit in order to get a better break. Like I said, as a pitcher is going to throw the ball, you will see a pitcher come up to his leg kick as he would, and he will throw the ball. Once he comes to his leg kick, that's when you need to take your step in and then come to ready position. And then I can break left, I can break right. It doesn't matter, okay? From there, that's just ready position. Now we're going to go into our breaks. As you see here, I have set up 3 different cones, okay, with our set position, ready position being in the middle, in front of the 3 cones towards the back, okay? When we're breaking to a spot, okay, we want to make sure that our first step, our initial break, okay, is exactly in the direction of where we want to go, okay? We do not want to shortchange ourselves. I will explain that to you in a little bit, okay? When we come set and the ball is hit, okay, we want to break. Let's say I'm breaking to the right cone, my right cone here, okay? I would do it what we call a drop step, okay? So ball is hit, drop step, boom. I would open up. As you can tell, my toe and my knee are facing this cone already. The reason why we do not want to shortchange ourselves, what we call shortchanging, is if I'm able to just open up, and I didn't open up far enough to that cone, when I cross over, I'm going to have to recover. It's going to take 2 steps for me to recover to the ball, okay? But when I do open up properly, okay, and I open up enough to the ball, now that first step is going to be directly at the cone. I can look over my shoulder with hips turned, okay? We do not want to run sideways this way, okay? We want to make sure that we open our hips, okay, and make sure we're going full speed to our spot, okay? Once again, this is a full demonstration here. So I would step back, the pitch would come in, I'd step, break, open, and out, and then look for the ball, okay? Out and look for the ball. The same thing is to our left, okay? Our left is the same way. The drop step is the key, okay? The drop step is the key. As I take that 1 step, I'm ready to go. Ball breaks, open. I'm open enough to my cone. Next step is the crossover. Take another step, then look for the baseball, okay? Always with hips facing our target and head over the shoulder, okay? Once we get to our ball, we never want to drift. We never want to just slow down and time it, okay? We always want to get to the spot and work back into the ball, okay? For example, let's say this is a fly ball, okay, that I get to, okay, and I still can recover and come back, okay? We still want to break, okay? Break, come back to the spot, get here, and then come on in and catch the ball, okay? I will show you throwing motion in a second as far as our crow hop goes, okay? Now the most difficult break is the ball that's right over your head, okay? A line drive over your head is going to be the toughest ball for any outfielder to handle, okay? The first thing that's most important is, just like the cones that are side to side, you have to open up, okay? You can jump hop either way, glove side, arm side, depending on which side the ball is hit, okay? But also, what I used to do was more kind of a drop step with a pivot, okay? So basically, it would be 1 drop step and turn together and then bring my foot out, okay? That would make things a lot easier for me. I really don't mind either way. Either technique is fine, okay? So we want to make sure that when we're going back, okay, I'm going to do it both ways. The first way, I'm just going to do the jump hop, okay? When the ball's hit overhead, ball's hit, okay? We jump back and roll. And then after your second step, look for the ball, make your play, okay? The second way, with me doing the drop step and the pivot, okay, is balls hit, drop step, come through, and I'm coming out, okay? Which is a lot quicker for me. So hopefully, you know, if your player is coordinated enough, your outfield's coordinated enough, that would be something that you definitely would want to do. All right, now I'm going to show you how we properly do a crow hop, which is a throwing motion for an outfielder when they're trying to come up or throw somebody out. Or also, I'm going to show you reverse pivots as well, okay? When we start with our crow hop, okay, our crow hop is basically a way outfielders gain their momentum to the baseball, okay? The first and most important aspect of getting to the ball is cutting the distance down. What I mean by cutting the distance down is the space that's between the fielder and the hitter, or the ball that's hit, okay? Cutting that distance down is most important. If you're able to get to the ball before the batter runner gets to his next base, or the runner who's on base, for example, let's say there's a runner on second base, okay? There's a base hit to center field, okay? The distance that I cut down, if I'm able to get to that ball before, let's say that guy gets to third base, and I force the coach to make a decision, okay, on whether to hold or send his runner, then I'm successful in what I'm doing, okay? That is the objective of the outfielder. There are too many things that can happen, too many factors that have to happen in order to be successful in throwing somebody out. One, you have to catch the ball. Two, you have to make a good, proper throw. Three, the person that's receiving the ball, such as the catcher or third baseman or wherever base you're throwing to, has to catch it as well. Make the tag, and the umpire has to make a play. As we all know, sometimes umpires can mess those up, okay? So with all those factors being said, it is much better for you just to get to the ball, make as quickly as possible. Hopefully you get it before the coach makes his decision and is forced to hold his guy. If he's forced to hold this guy, you've done a great service to your baseball team, and you as an outfielder, it looks really good to scouts and colleges as well, okay? So I'm going to show you a drill that would help you, okay, that would help you get your throws out in front. Also, you gain momentum and work on your hop. There are two different ways that you can crow hop, okay? One, okay, there's a ball here out in front, okay? You can run up to the ball, okay? And when we run, we always want to feel the ball on the outside of our glove foot. For me, I'm left-handed, so of course I have a glove on my right side. My right foot will address the ball. The reason why I'm in this position is because I want to be able to still, even though I'm going full speed towards the ball, I want something to be able to stay in front of it in case of a bad hop, in case the ball shoots a different direction where we have to adjust automatically, okay? Also, this also doesn't handcuff us. If we feel the ball in here, we have to bring our arm all the way across, which is not good for us as far as gaining speed and gaining momentum to our target, okay? So now I'm back here. We want to be about 5-6 steps back from the ball, okay? So we'll run up to the ball. We'll address the ball first, okay? We'll scoop it up. And then from here, it's the back leg, okay, that drives through. 1, 2, and then follow through. Always following through kind of like a pitcher. That'll stop you from throwing up and throwing over your cutoff man. That is the cardinal sin of an outfield throw, overthrowing your cutoff man. I'd much rather you bounce it to your cutoff man for a ball he can handle, either a long hop, okay, or hit him straight, preferably hit him straight in the face. We do not throw to our cutoff man either. We throw to the base. It is the cutoff man's job to be lined up properly in the direction of where we're going, okay? As long as the throw is low enough, okay, he should be able to handle it, and that is your job as an outfielder. Always hit the cutoff man. I can't say that enough. Back to the drill. Once again, we'll come through, Okay, address the ball, back leg up, glove goes straight to the throwing side, okay, and then we'll come over the top and finish, okay. Now, to add difficulty to your drill, we have cones here, okay. You want to have your first cone be where the ball is going to be. So, my ball is here. My ball is on the cone, okay. You want to see how far you can go from the moment you catch the ball to how far out you can go, okay? For me, it's probably about a yard and a half, okay, as far as my hop goes. We do not want to jump in the air. We want to launch towards our target, okay? We do not want to, from a side angle, we do not want to jump up, okay? We don't want to do that, okay? What we want to do is we want to come here and launch out to the ball, okay? That's one way to throw. Another way to throw from a crow hop position is we call the skip, okay? So you still address the ball the same way, but instead of crow hopping out, okay, you'll kick your front leg forward, okay? You can kick your front leg forward. This motion is usually for players who have a strong arm, okay? For guys who have stronger arms, you don't really have to generate as much momentum because your arm is stronger, okay? So you want to make sure that you come up, take your step, and then kick out, okay? That's the difference. The first one, the launch is straight out, one hand. The skip is the step and then the skip. One other drill that would help you with getting a long hop. We want to have a ball that players can handle, okay? So what we would do is we would take a target. As you see here, I have a hitter's target. Those are more for pitchers, but that would be my target to the plate, okay? What I would do is I would put a target to throw at that is about a yard and a half, 2 yards, which is about 6 feet, 6 to 8 feet in front of my target, okay? The reason why you want that is because you want it to be a long hop that the infielder or the receiver can handle, okay? What you would do is you would work on the ground ball, come through, and then bounce it through. And you would try to get it in each time. You can increase your distance with your partner. You can use your hat as your guide, as I'm using my cone. And again, I'd come through, do my skip, and throw it. And come in there, okay? It's very, very important that you, 1, cut the distance. 2, address the ball properly on the outside of the foot. 3, make sure that you get to that ball as quickly as possible. 4, stay on top of the baseball, extending and following through down, okay? So you can keep your throw on a straight line right through the cutoff man, throwing to the base. Thank you.